Again, we're still in that getting started part of the playthrough for attempt 6 anyways. I just so cannot wait to be done with the starting part of the game. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using these for, because I would like to just get to an even better pickaxe than Emberstone. Is it even really worth it to make an Emberstone sword? Because I could easily just... Actually, no, I will just make the sword quickly. So now I need to just pick a direction and stick with it. Because I'm going to try to find a jungle again. Find jungle once more. Alright, so what's my render distance even at? Options, video settings, 7 chunks. Try and find a jungle again. See if I have any luck with that. Yeah, we're already lagging quite a bit here. Yeah, I was certainly hoping this would have just been running a bit smoother, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's getting a bit smoother now, perhaps? Right, this thing's right in front of me and I'm struggling to hit it. Okay, so now let's actually start going further east. At least it's now starting to run smoother, the game. So it looks like this is just a bunch more forest so far from what I'm seeing. So yeah, more forests and plains out here, nothing too crazy, clearly. Alright, so just so I can sprint again. Also, don't really need that sword anymore. Also, I'm pretty sure I can get rid of that sword there. Right, so how much digging do I even have to do here? Yeah, this is honestly confusing me a bit here. Oh, an Enderman, okay. Sadly, didn't drop an Ender Pearl though, but was definitely worth a try. Oh, nice. Last I checked, we had like 9 or 10 almost. Well, that didn't drop a sharp claw, sadly. I mean, of course, seeing that would be nice. Then I can make, like, Supremacy Sword once again. Once I get sleeve access, then making that once again would be super easy. Alright, so down here is swampland, I see. Two scrap metal. Okay, then. I didn't think I was gonna get two in the same drop. Alright, how many frames did we actually drop there? There's a village right over here. Might as well go give this one a look-see. And now I have no more stone bowl. This is a pretty big looking one from what I see at first. And I'm gonna find another sapphire in this loot chest here. Oh, Bowsette, hi there. And I just found another sapphire in a loot chest. Okay then. Well, I do want to quickly look in here. What trade's this? Blast Protection 2. I'll still actually take these books while I'm at it. Alright, so what's even going on back here? Pretty interesting looking village, I must say. Alright, more projectile spam, I see. Cartographer up here. And what about here? Bane of Arthropods 4 for 55 emeralds. That sounds like a rip-off and a half. Sounds like a pretty poor deal since I'm probably just gonna get Bane of Arthropods to show up again without even trying. I'll just get rid of that so it stops following me. Alright, so there's my boat. I was wondering for a second why that wasn't in the hotbar. I mean, on the overworld, I typically want to have that in the hotbar since I don't have a new sort of Depth Strider yet. Well, there's a troll trader out here, but can't really buy too much off of him for the time being. Oh, volcanics either. Yes, this is in fact attempt number 6. Attempt number 5 just couldn't be the one, it seems. So number 5 wasn't it either, clearly. It had something to do with Ender Pearl throws, the Void, Rosedons, and not holding the Gravitator when I really should have. So something bizarre happening in the end. So I teleport like underneath this island. I'm holding Ender Pearls in my offhand, Gravitator in the main hand, but Ender Pearl throws aren't going to get me back on the island, but Rosedons are, so I put the Rosedons in my hotbar and eat those, but I'm not holding the Gravitator, so I'm falling at least 35 blocks when I'm eating those underneath the island. Then I teleport on top of the island, and then when I land, I still take lethal fall damage because I was already falling 35 blocks in the air and the Rosedons didn't reset fall damage. See, I can teleport up to like the top of the island, but I still took lethal fall damage. Because it still counted the 35 blocks I fell as I was eating the Rosedons. So I still technically fell for a second and a half, like 35 blocks down. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much all I have left to say about like what happened there. So if I would have put the Rosedons in the offhand, held the Gravitator in the main hand, and then eaten them, there's no way I could have died. Then for sure I would have survived that one, no problem. How do you install this? Well, you have to get Forge. And you also have to pay attention to all the subversions of Forge. I'm gonna go double check to see which version of Forge I have, actually. Let me see if I can find out which one I have. Aside from in the Minecraft launcher, I can't really see where that says, like, the version of Forge I have. Okay, so I have version 14.23.5.2847. In case I might have read that a bit too quickly, I'm going to put it in chat. So I have this version of Forge I have to install for Minecraft 1.12.2. And then the mod itself is known as Advent of Ascension, specifically version 3.3.2. You didn't think it would take too long to go check which version of Forge I had anyways. I really didn't see it taking too long to go look to see what version I had. So I still want to do a bit of exploration throughout the overworld, just to see what cool stuff I might find. And if I could also maybe spawn the Enderman while I'm at it, that would be another huge plus. Specifically if one drops an Ender Pearl. Oh, neat. So I could opt to stay in the desert at night because Endermen would be pretty easy to see in here should they spawn. They're generally pretty easy to see in the desert. Oh, Bernard, hi there. Well, I guess there's a village right here. Well, I guess we will find another village. I don't see why not. I'll quickly look around to see what's going on in it. And that honestly doesn't look like too much for me. Doesn't look like there's too much in it for me. Yeah, I was hoping so. Even then, I'd rather just search out more of the overworld in hopes I find a jungle somewhere. Okay, so there's still more desert out here, it looks like. Might as well also get that while we're just passing through the desert. Just so I simply don't have to do that later. Okay, and all of a sudden I see two Endermen. Well, multiple things. A jungle would be definitely high on my list of priorities for things to find. At least one Ender Pearl also, so honestly quite a few things. Neither of those guys dropped the pearl. This thing looks like it's kind of just buried in the hill here. Well, there's a couple silver coins and emeralds. I'm not complaining. Two carved runes of travel. I may already have all the carved runes I need. Nothing special in here. Another golden apple. Nothing too special other than that, either. Oh, I see another Enderman. Nice. Well, I see just one of them, but still. Okay, this one dropped the pearl now. Except now I need to pick it up. And also, there's our Creeponia Rumstone while we're at it. Oh, another Enderman. Might as well see if he's going to drop a pearl too, out of curiosity. Right, so out here is simply more savannah. Got it. And probably just extreme hills over to my right. Well, okay then. We're gonna see more hunter mobs spawn in, so that's nice. I can maybe just also snack some more hunter experience. And if I want to farm gunpowder, I could do that too, perhaps. Can't find the secret exit to negative school and jump half debug? Oh, long time no see. You certainly missed a lot, like the past couple weeks or so. And I actually never... Did I play negative school? I don't remember. I remembered I didn't play the entirety of the special world and jump half. How'd that even hit me? Yeah, I'm getting hit a lot now, clearly. I might have beaten negative school. I don't remember if I got the secret exit though or not. How'd that not actually kill him? Well, it looks like it's definitely loosely based off of one. Well, I want to pick that up, that gunpowder there. Yeah, I want to pick it up. I keep getting recommended that one. What's new in Advent of Ascension? Since you last saw like 3.2. Not quite as much, because 3.2 was definitely the biggest update the mod's ever seen. 3.3 was mainly just the mod compatibility update. So there's definitely more interactions now between this and Tinker's Construct. So yeah, the main selling point of 3.3, if you were actually selling this, that is, like, the main feature to really just advertise for 3.3 was just the interactions with Tinker's Construct and a few other mods. Has more compatibility with it, yeah. Alright, what's going on now? Did you get doxxed again? Because I hope not. I really hope you didn't get doxxed again. I never read up you being able to do that, but you can combine different parts of pickaxes. You can make, like, for example, a pickaxe head out of one metal, and then combine that with, like, the stick from another type of metal. So you get a pickaxe with a different set of special effects based on which types of metals you combine. Like your pickaxe head is made out of, I don't know, say something like lion ingots, and then maybe the handle's made out of, I don't know, emberstone, if that's possible. So yeah, something like that for an example. I will definitely have to try that one day. Just to see what kind of crazy pickaxe I can make. Is it compatible with Advent of Ascension medals? Yeah, recently. That's definitely one of the main features of 3.3. Well, I'm going to be flying far, clearly. Well, this, no. Not specifically. There we go. Oh, hi there. By the way, hello. Honestly, that does sound pretty handy. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that. It's on? Yeah. I definitely recognize you. Don't worry. Just trying to make sure I'm pronouncing the name right. I mean, often I just butcher pronunciation of foreign names. A bit, at least. Alright, that's gonna be a lot of gunpowder, certainly. Sean, you'd prefer Sean, actually, over Sun? Well, it'd be easier for me, at the very least. Oh, nice. There we go. Which one? There's quite a few, at least. No, I'm just joking. I knew there was at least, like, something there. Alright, I don't seem to have this guy's attention. Can he not see me through these leaves? Okay, now I can see me. Yeah, that was fine, certainly. Okay, so that's another village over here. If I want to go stop by it, perhaps. I still honestly don't really see too much to do at villages right now. I'll look for a librarian and that's about it. That was basically the whole point. Didn't really see anything that looked like it was going to be a librarian, so I'm just going to leave the village simply. Yeah, when a villager dies to a zombie, yeah, 100% chance. Oh, okay, let me pick that up. Well, never mind. Once I can decide on what I'm throwing out. Okay, probably the extra shield. Yeah, hold on, let me pick that up. Yup. Hit the rare table and got that. This is off the rare table. Alright. Alright, so here I'm just gonna find more desert still. Okay, why are there so many skeletons out here now? Bits and Pieces. It's a super mild ROM hack I made a while back. And definitely one of my more well-known ones at that as well. Oh, there's another village over here. Pretty interesting looking one at that. Looks like the kind of village you find in the plains, but it's in a desert. I don't exactly remember the drop rate on it. Alright, so out there is clearly just going to be more desert. Yeah, sometimes it feels like even less. Sometimes it feels that way for me too. Alright, so now out here it looks like I'm just finding the same couple biomes over and over again. Yeah, you do have the nerf version of bits, by the way. In fact, there was actually one room I took out of that fort level entirely. If I recall correctly, I might have removed one room from it entirely. Or maybe just better yet, I think I removed a room themed around it from the Annihilator. Yeah, in previous versions of Annihilator, it had one extra room roughly based off of first part of Fort Nadja. Except I didn't even bother keeping it in because, I mean, the level was already hard enough without it. So I eventually decided on just scrapping it. Likely due to the high difficulty. And due to the fact that it took a really long time for a moderator to actually be able to sit down and play through the whole thing. Took a very long time for there to actually be a moderator who was going to be able to sit down and play through it all. Well, there are hack removal logs for a reason, and this was like before the time that Kaizo modding was like super popular in Super Mario Central's community. This was probably just before like Kaizo became super popular. Okay, I think I did find another village. Harder than Kaiser Light, in your opinion? Wow, that's really saying a lot. I guess I just might find it easier because I'm the one who actually made it, so I definitely have more of an idea as to what to do. I'm honestly biased because I'm the one who made it. It's still not half bad, but nothing too crazy. You remember that time I streamed it where I actually did struggle on a few of them? Particularly a bunch of the late to post-game ones. Yeah, that was actually a couple of years ago that I did that stream. Not exactly. Honestly, not a clue as to what we should do for the very last level in it. Yeah, but you'd likely only get to use one, maybe two if you're lucky. Unless you go find a second woodland mansion somehow. Yeah, perhaps. Because I did find quite a few villages. I mean, yeah, nothing stopped me from just doing that. So I'm definitely more concerned about finding a jungle again than anything else right now. Since that's typically one of the rare things that I come across that's critical to actually making progression in this mod. Because there's at least 4 dimensions I simply can't access if I never find a jungle. Yeah, because it's pretty much vital to my progression through the mod. Because quite a bit of content is locked behind a jungle. Jungle sapling specifically. And there's an ocean monument. I seem to find those more consistently than I find jungles somehow. Oh, swampland. Yeah, I saw a vine, so I was hoping for the best. Good morning, and how am I? Alright. Trying to find another jungle, but, well, of course, not much luck. These are pretty rare, after all. Trying to find something pretty rare once again. Because, sadly, in this world, it didn't actually start inside one. Didn't actually start knowing where one was. And there's no way I'm going to be outrunning this guy with the slowness and all, so I gotta just kill him. Yeah, outrunning that guy really doesn't seem like it's possible. It's simple, I just went south for like the past 30 to 40 minutes or so. Okay, how deep does that actually go? Okay, not too deep. If I really want to go back and just do so quickly, I could always travel back to the Nether. Yeah, if I know what I'm doing, I could just fast travel through the Nether and be alright. And if I really have to fall back on my Knot Chapel, I will. And also have a couple of Ender Pearls. If I have to use those too. But Skimmy Guy's still trying to just talk me out of using Ender Pearls for the most part, like almost entirely. Trying to talk me out of using Ender Pearls. Pretty much ever since I died on that second attempt. I died during an Immortalis run because I threw an Ender Pearl in such a way that I actually glitched outside of the play area itself. What, for comments? I might have to. I have to see why I would post twice, though. Keep using them. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely make a case that they are, but you have to be careful with how you use them because I've definitely seen clips of people just dying on their hardcore worlds from bad pearl throws. Like they throw it too low, it hits the side of a floating end island, and they just fall in the void. Yeah, you really need to be sure you can aim with them well. Because, yeah, like one bad throw and it's just all over. I don't think I have, personally. I don't remember playing it. If you think you'll be fine. It's called being good. I think. Okay, that's just scrap metal. And yep, jungle. Oh. Okay, we found one. Yep, we are in luck. We found a jungle. Today's my lucky day. Yeah, if it wasn't the bad, if I didn't have the bad pearl throw in the first place, then we wouldn't have been in that situation to begin with. Yeah, to quote Twisted Fate, it's my lucky day. Yeah, to start randomly quoting League of Legends champions, it's my lucky day. I reckon it's all in the cards. Well, that was definitely part of the death. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, it's probably going to take some time to explain, so... Pretend there's two far away from each other floating islands. So I have the Gravitator in my offhand, jump to that other floating island, and try and just throw a pearl midway to just teleport to it, but I think I'm going to come up short, so I turn back and then just throw the pearl to the island I just jumped off of. And I don't even land on top of that island either. So I'm underneath the island I jumped off of, and then I'm panicking because I'm not holding the Rosedons anywhere in my hotbar. So I put them in my hotbar to go eat them, but I'm not holding the Gravitator. And then I don't even realize while I'm eating them, I'm building up lethal fall damage. And then I just teleport to the surface of the floating end island and I'm dead. So if I would have just been smarter to actually put the Rosedons in the offhand, and then ate them while still holding the Gravitator, I would have been perfectly fine. Then for sure I would have lived. And absolutely sure I would have survived that. Because then simply would have taken no fall damage because I've been holding the Gravitator. Yup, in the end, just after getting out of an end city too. To make matters worse. Just after finding shulker shells to make shulker boxes. And then I died on the way out. Yeah, there's still that risk of falling into the void, but other than that... And there's also the Endermen, but just don't really look at them too frequently, it should be fine. Well, you could definitely argue that debug. And I wouldn't call you crazy for trying to make that claim. Yeah, you can definitely make that claim and I won't call you crazy for it. So I'm just wondering if we're gonna get more jungle saplings or not. So yeah, it turns out going south actually worked. Just pretty much picked a direction and stuck with it, and it ended up working. So next time I have to find the jungle, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just stay in one direction until something shows up. I don't think I'll go there immediately, but... I have to find my house. I know how to get back there, don't worry. I know how to make it back there. Could go through the nether for fast travel, which would be definitely on the riskier side since I still don't have stuff like Gravitator, Rosedons, Caillou Staff, and the like just yet. I mean, I didn't find Gardentia, like, that bad. Candyland, on the other hand, like, that's way harder to survive in, generally. Especially early game. Like, you really don't want to just go rush Candyland first thing as soon as you can, because it usually doesn't work out. You must have a good computer, I'd assume, right? Assuming I read that correctly. Well, I am feeling lucky. I'm still not going to dig straight down, though, just to be on the safe side. Even though I much prefer to just dig straight down the whole way, I'd rather not. And there's a mine shaft down here, it looks like. Don't really need anything out of a mine shaft right now. I was looking for, like, some lava. Since I'm getting pretty close to where lava would be, I'm definitely not going to dig straight down now. Alright, so can I even hear any lava or no? Then again, I'd rather be going north, since that's the direction I'd have to take to get home anyways. I'd rather go north. Okay, really, when are we going to find this lava? Okay, now I'm definitely hearing a lot of it. There's lava. And then there's gravel. Yeah, so that's definitely lava, alright, and a ravine. I have a lot of random stuff at this point. Oh, right, I'm definitely going to be keeping the flint and steel. Well, I'm going to be getting rid of some of it, clearly. So now I need to still gather a bit more obsidian to make the nether portal. Probably shouldn't take too much longer, ideally, now that I have this set up. One, two, three, that. This. Okay, there's more than my shaft if I want to go in there for some reason. So, mining only 8 obsidian, and I'm going to make a portal like so. I mean, of course it'd be dropping frames. Just teleporting some random place in the nether. But yeah, I usually tend to not go that much lower than y equals 10 anyways, or even 11. Because, like, y equals 10 is where the lava usually is. Yeah, that goes up a long ways. Alright, so I'm in. Oh, nice. Let's see if I get the time to do that, though. So, then perhaps, yes. Yeah, so ideally I do want to be going north, so let's go north. Right, so down here, it doesn't look like it's... Shit, what's shooting me? Oh, fuck! Okay, I don't want to just... You know, I think I'm gonna have to just jump down anyways. Actually, no, I don't want to jump down. No, 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 no. Well, it's kind of got me in a corner here. Well, not really a corner, but it's got me, like, right behind the ledge I can fall off if I'm not careful. There we go. Pretty much had me right where I didn't want to be. Had me right where I didn't want to be whatsoever. Yeah, he basically could have had me there. Basically, it was like back to the wall for a second there. Then again, I would have been much better off having my back against the wall. Like, that could have possibly pushed me off into lava for all we know. I mean, if I have to just jump down without even looking, then what if I don't even make it onto the ledge? What if I just hit the lava? Yeah, like, what if I just jump down here without looking and then, oof, I hit lava? Yeah, I could have probably just jumped down here, but I didn't really want to land in the wrong place whatsoever. Alright, so there's more than Nether Fortress, but I gotta get up to it. Never really seen it generate like this before. Never seen it generate that way, really. Looks like the coast is clear. Just trying to make sure it actually is before I go anywhere. Oh. Trying to make sure it's actually safe to go, because if it's not, then I'm probably, like, gonna maybe die. Not really in the mood to take chances. So why is this not my hotbar? Let's put it back in my hotbar, just to be safe. Yeah, this fortress is really trying to scare the shit out of me. It's really trying to intimidate me here. Yeah, this thing really wants to intimidate me, clearly. Yep. Okay, well now I'm going back north on the fortress wall, so that's nice. So this should be like a nice way back home. I guess until it stops leading north, that is. A large skill crystal I'm gonna find. I don't need to keep the nether brick fence, clearly, so I'm definitely not keeping that. Oh, not bad. Another silver coin. Okay, then. Alright, what's out here? Well, not jumping out there. That's just, like, literally asking it to die if I hop there. So let's not do that. So I should ideally be getting closer back to my base at this point. I feel like I probably have to be closing in on it by now. Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna go down there. I'll find another way back home. Okay, I'm gonna probably just go straight north and actually just start making a tunnel. I'm just gonna make a tunnel that goes straight north at this point. See how that goes. Well, it's certainly working out for me, to say the very least. This is certainly working. Okay, so that should definitely be safe. Alright, so I'm almost back home. Is anything chasing me, though? Okay, then, I'll take note of that. Well, I have this I have to get across now. I'll probably just get more rammer hide heads later anyways. I can always get these later. You can only had 2 of them in the first place. Am I gonna make it? I'm just gonna place a couple more blocks just so I don't have to second guess anything. I'm definitely gonna make it across, no problem. So now I still need to locate my original portal. And I'm kind of just stuck down here. So I'll have to work my way up a bit so I can get a better view. Because the view down here is not all that good. Still, I need a better view than this. Yeah, this view still kind of sucks. Yeah, this view's still pretty bad. Can't even get a good look at what's going on right now. I can only see that nether fortress, but not my exit portal. Okay, maybe from up here I can get the better view, so let's do that. Let's do that. Can I get a slightly better view? Yup, I can see it now. Now I definitely see it. In fact, now I can actually reach it too. And just like that, we are home free. And there we go, conveniently right back home. Yeah, that was done on purpose, obviously. Did that on purpose, and it worked out perfectly for me. Alright, so I can use this on Expedition if I want to. I'll just use it up now. And I still have, like, more food to work with. Another Creep Day event. Okay, then. Got another one of these just now. Might as well also take some more infusion experience while we're at it. Well, those will come eventually, if I survive long enough, that is. And so if I can survive for long enough, they'll come. I still can't make any promises yet, sadly. I mean, things just happen. I don't know how else to say it. Things have a tendency to happen. So yeah, that's a pretty good supply of bones there. Got some jungle saplings, finally. A world where I could actually find the jungle, and didn't just have it handed to me. And one more blaze rod, so I only have like 4 of them still. It's not a whole lot. Okay, I didn't even remember to grab an acacia sapling from a savanna anywhere. I know birch is going to be like no problem. Oak, obviously I have that one already. And I'm probably not too far from a roof forest either, so I think if I go east, I'll find a roof forest to just get the sapling off of. Well, dark oak sapling anyways. Alright, these things are literally just gonna go in the water now, aren't they? Yeah, there's creepers everywhere here. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me there's so many now. Well, now there's a nice little hole in the ground. Not surprising either that there's that. Well, looks like I just got sidetracked by all this. Might as well take another hunter level while we're at it. And I guess I'll try to patch up the hole to some extent. I mean, rather than just not leave it like this, since it's close enough to my base, I'm gonna try and patch it up. And not exactly succeed at doing so. So that roof forest shouldn't be too far off from here, ideally. I mean, I hope I remembered where it was. I mean, I kind of just found it by accident last time, so I should be able to do that again, clearly. Well, either way, we still need a birch sapling also. So, will it show up or not? Will this birch sapling show up or not? Guess I'll try another birch tree at this point. Alright, so I got those. I think I'm still might have to go a bit further east. I mean, there really should be a roof forest not too far from here, if I recall it correctly. Should, but there's not. Oh, there really should be. At least I thought I remembered this right. I thought I did. So now I need at least one spruce sapling to show up. Let's see how long this takes. Well, there we go. Spruce sapling acquired. Also, where's this roof forest? Because surely I still have to be pretty close to one of those, if I recall correctly. Like, it should be not too far off. I should be close to one. Okay, I think I see it. I think. Wait, is that it? No, probably not. Doesn't exactly look like it to me now that I think about it. Okay, now I definitely see a roof forest. I don't know if people would live in them. So now I found what I'm looking for. Oh, that's that amethyst sword I threw away, maybe at the beginning of the stream. It was actually still there this whole time. There's that sword I threw away, because I knew I wasn't going to need it anymore. Well, more hunter mobs are still going to spawn. Okay, then. Right, so I'm looking around to see if there are any dark oak saplings. Okay, I got one. So I'm looking at my coordinates again, so I need to go north some more. I need to go back to a savanna and just take an acacia sapling from there. So I do it to briefly go north a bit for that. Gotta probably go about 600 to 700 blocks for one of these. Well, okay then. Okay, I'm getting close to the savannah at this point. I gotta be really close now. Okay, that looks like a desert village. Yeah, it is, and that's... Wow, 3 Endermen right next to each other. Wow, that's a lot of them. So far, 2 out of 3 Endermen dropping no pearls. Let's go for 3. Well, I got 1 pearl out of all that. There's still these giants from an earlier hunter event. They still didn't despawn. I know I don't have looting, but I was hoping I could have gotten at least like more pearls than just 1 there. Right, someone just turned into a zombie. More like 2 people just dead. Oh, that was that guy with the intervention trait from earlier. Well, there's my acacia sapling. So I think I can just craft the rumstone right now if I want to. Might as well just make it right now, perhaps. And then start just heading back home with the rumstone made. Alright, let's get a move on. Alright, I said let's get a move on. Oh, floating cactus. Okay, then. I mean, I still have a bit of heading back to do out here. Alright, there's another hunter level. Oh, what the hell? How'd that hit me back? Alright, there we go. Right now, that makes a bit more sense. There we go. So now I still need to go south about 400 more blocks and then I'm home. Alright, so it's looking good. Yep, there it is. And there we go. And we're gonna suddenly just need more coal. I'm running short on it. Well, it looks like I'm running out of coal. But regardless, I'm back with a bunch of wood, so I'm probably just gonna keep it here for now. All the extra wood. Also back with some extra books. I don't see why not. And there's like 3 silver coins, not too bad either. Some more eggs. And some more runium. Just gonna put my stuff away. And now I gotta decide on where my portal's going, of course. I mean, I guess out here's not too bad a place to put it. Might as well just at least make myself that portal. Might as well at least get it made real quick. So now we should be ready to go here. I think I'll probably set it up right about here. Seems like a decent place to set it up. That looks pretty complete to me. So yeah, there's a portal up and running now. Pretty complete looking if you ask me right there. So I'm going to quickly make another chest just to put all of these realm stones into. Might as well do that while we're at it. Except I'm supposed to make the chest and not just cancel out of it. So yeah, there's my first batch of realm stones already. I guess I'll just end the stream with the portal setup, and then start using it later.